We're back. Another episode of the podcast.
What's up?
I'm Jamie. This is Giselle. And this is our podcast, You Jump, I Jump. So.
Don't. What's on your mind?
What's been up?
I don't know. Jude Law?
What about Jude Law? We have the holiday playing in the background. And
I pick random movies while we're doing the pod.
They're not, like the volume isn't on. But she's thinking she's got Jude Law in her heart right now. What do you want to say about Jude?
My Judy boy.
Old Jude.
An old love. I think he was your first love. And then I kind of took over.
I don't know.
Here we go.
I don't know.
Fine, you never loved him.
No one ever loved him. I don't really know what. Is there more to say about Jude Law?
That he was my first love.
Okay. I think that's not true. I'm pretty sure.
Not my first love, but a strong second love. Because the first,
like
I think,
fifth love.
First was Leo. Like really fangirling.
Zach Hansen was a love for you.
No, Leo was first.
Okay.
Like strong fangirl.
Okay.
I was in his fan club. Second was Zach.
Okay.
And Taylor. Like I would.
I think you were just at Zach, and then later you liked Taylor. Later, much later.
No, it was both at the same time. I mean, I did like Zach first, but you know, I floated around. I was in their fan club.
What does that get you?
You get it's for Leo. I don't remember getting anything.
Nice.
I thought, No, I think that they mail you like a magazine or some shit.
Oh.
With Leo. And I know with Hansen, they do mail you magazines monthly.
Okay.
So you get like behind the scenes pictures.
Do you pay to do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
you pay. I don't know how I had the money. My parents. I think it was like a $20 membership a month.
Whoa.
I know.
That's a lot.
I think for Hansen, but I don't know. I don't remember.
I'd want more than
blurry.
a magazine.
What do you want, Jay?
Like signed stuff, like cool stickers.
Yeah, like merch, right?
Yeah.
No.
Pins. Like, come on, paying $20 whole a month.
I
That's like $100 now. No, it's like it's like $200 now. From that time.
Yeah. No, I don't know if
do
it was
the
20.
math. It is.
Maybe it was. I don't remember.
That's so much.
Money.
It has to be $9.95. I feel like $9.95.
I'll fact check it.
I can believe that. But 20? I don't know. That's a lot.
I mean, it was it was a very nice printed magazine.
Even so.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Even so. That's too much.
It's a lot.
For just the magazine? I don't know many magazines that are $20 just by themselves.
I don't know if it was 20. I think it was, but I don't know.
I think it was probably less. I'm just going to say that it might be less. I mean,
let's say it was between 10 to 20. I don't think it was less than 10 for sure.
Okay.
Did you join any fan clubs?
No.
No?
Not at all.
It sounded so judgy.
It wasn't judgy. I don't think that I don't remember having my own money to spend like that. Mm-hmm. And if I told
I didn't have my own money.
if I sat my parents down and said, this is so important to me, they would say no. Like, they would say no about that kind of stuff. I think they just, I mean, like, I agree with that decision now. Mm-hmm. But at the time, I never asked to be, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you ever ask for anything as a kid?
I don't know. Probably toys and stuff.
I don't
like
see
a normal kid.
I feel like now, even as an adult, or even when you were in your 20s, I don't remember you ever asking your parents for anything. Like, I've asked my mom for so many things.
I'm sure I have. I just don't often. I'm sure I have. I think everyone sometimes, if you have a good relationship with your parents, I think you've, asked them for things. But like, probably not when I was older though. But when I was a kid, yeah, of course. But yeah, I don't remember. I just think like I definitely asked them for something, and they probably told me no once. And for me, so many things happen in my brain when someone tells me no. And it's mostly cutting off. Like, okay, we can't ever ask again. Just cut off that limb. just never ask that person that question, or like hang out. Like when someone says no, I'm like, I'm never asking you again.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready to ask me anytime you want to hang out, because I'm never asking you again.
Yeah.
And I just think I just don't want to be hurt by someone saying no.
Whoa.
By someone saying no.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and it's like painful when you're a child and like
Yeah.
you really, really want something. And I know I don't know. I feel like it feels like the end of the world when you're a kid.
Absolutely.
And you want something and you never get it from, that. But I think kids now are like much more resourceful with things that they want, because for when we were kids, I would say for our birthdays, whatever random things people dreamt up, that's what we got. But now people have wish lists and oh, give me a gift card for this. Like, if I give you a gift card, you can get anything under the sun that you want, like within reason.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just such a different time. It's good. I mean, to an extent, they get what they're looking for.
Right.
But I think for when we were children, it's just like, take the L. You're not getting it. And I don't know if that's good or bad. Because you won't always get what you want in life. I don't know. I don't know if it's good or bad. Now that we're talking about it,
I'm trying to think if I was ever disappointed, like, in not getting something that I wanted, whether it was like a Christmas gift, a birthday. I mean, the only time, like, I remember I wanted a Walkman. I got a Walkman.
That's
I
nice.
remember I got, let me think, what else did I don't remember what I asked for Christmas. Oh, I asked a drum set for Christmas. I got a drum set.
Wow.
So
They took
but
that
it's only for
seriously.
like how, I mean, like, it's for that was for Christmas, but
Yeah.
do you remember like a favorite, like a memorable gift you ever received from when you were younger, not like a recent, like when you're an adult?
I liked Barbies when that was a thing at the time. I mean, it's still a thing, but
Yeah.
during that age when I liked Barbies, every time I got a Barbie, I'd be excited.
Is that what you asked for?
Probably. I loved Barbies.
Yeah.
Or like little Polly Pocket. I love Polly Pocket. Polly Pocket and Barbies. I just loved dolls. And action figures. So
Really?
dolls.
Yeah, dolls. Yeah.
Yeah. But like the X-Men action figures, like all the action figures. I love them.
Really?
And and I'd make them all different, I guess, shows and stuff play together. Comics and stuff play together.
Alone in your room? Or were you playing with your brother?
I'd play in the basement, because there was a part of my basement that looks like it's like a stone wall, and I would pretend they were on a mountain and they're capturing each other and they're rescuing each other and all that.
Were we talking about Jude Law?
We never went back to Jude Law.
Okay.
I don't know. You started going to like your fandom.
Oh, right.
And then
you were not in any fandoms. Like, I'm saying like a club, I guess.
Not in a club, no. No. I did have pen pals. That's not the same thing, but I loved writing to my pen pals.
Really? Where was she from?
My one, I think I had like 2 or 3, but it was children that I would meet in scenarios where I would not see them again. Then I'd say, let's be pen pals. Like if I was traveling,
That's so cool.
Yeah, or if it was like a family friend's relative or something.
That's the thing you say, let's be pen pals.
Yes.
Wow.
One girl was, it was sisters that I was pen pals with. They were half Filipino, and the other half from Denmark. I don't know what's the term. It's not Danish.
No?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure.
Denny's?
I don't know. But yeah, they were, I don't know why, I have the memory that they were just beautiful children. They like looked Filipino, and then they had like blonde hair, and I was just like, wow, they're so like, they look like they're out of a fairy tale. Just so cute. They were
your age.
One sister was either my age or like a year older, and then the other sister was like younger than me.
That's so cute.
Yeah, and we would write to each other.
When did it stop?
It probably only lasted like a year or less.
Oh.
A year or like 6 months. It's just like you forget about it.
Yeah.
And
Isn't what are you writing in it? Like kind of like what you did that day?
yeah. It's so.
That's innocent.
Yeah, it's a little thing that kids do, I guess.
I remember I had a pen pal, but it was like related to we were in the Hanson Club. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how we connected, but we did, and it lasted for like 3 years.
Wow.
I wish I remember her name.
You don't know her name?
I know that she was in Florida.
Oh,
That's all I know.
Wow.
Amy.
Oh, that's
Amy.
nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Amy.
Amy.
Yeah. I think she would write fan fiction.
Oh.
Yeah. Like Hanson
Wow.
fan fiction. Like dirty fan fiction. Yeah.
I never got into that.
It's funny to read.
I never got into it. Daphne tried to get me into Roswell fan fiction. Yeah, Roswell fan fiction, the
hilarious.
TV show Roswell. And
why? I mean, I feel like isn't the show doing it justice? Like,
I have no idea. She would just, I guess, if the storyline went a different way, or if the people that you wanted to see together, and I don't know.
I don't find that fun though.
No, I didn't either. She just tried to get me into it. She had a lot of interest. Yeah. Just some things I liked, and some things, didn't stick for me. I don't know if we can put this in or not, because it's like so irrelevant. But I watched. I started to tell you, Sylvester Stallone's show with his family.
Yeah.
That's it. I like it. And Al Pacino was on.
They're friends?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, Al, like you're expecting, like, what are you doing here?
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah. But I just like, I guess their household dynamic. I love when every family, I like when people give, except one family I don't care for, but most families, when they have a reality show and they give you like insight into their lives, it's so cool. Like, remember the Osbournes?
That's so funny that you said. I was just watching a biography of Ozzy last night, and they were talking about the Osbournes, and I was like, oh my God, like I remember that was the first show. That was the show where I feel like it started all the family reality TV show. And now that you mentioned Stallone, are they keeping it real? Like, are they themselves, or is it a little...
I think so.
Like, I feel like Stallone would be himself, right?
He's himself.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't even know the daughters yet, so I don't know.
The daughters have a lot of personality. I feel like they are all themselves.
Yeah.
It was like very highly rated on Paramount Plus, where it's streaming. But yeah, I was surprised. They're breaking records and stuff. I was like, oh, I thought I just liked it because it was like silly, but it goes into like their love life, and then their father giving them advice to their love life. And that's funny. And then their whole like family dynamic with the mother. She's like, now she's going to be an empty nester because like the youngest daughter went off to college, and she's trying to figure out like what makes her happy in life in this like different time where she only identifies as being a mother and I guess a wife, but now she has to find out what things make her happy. And I don't know. I think that's like, I'm sure it's scripted, of course, but like, that's cute. Yeah.
As long as Stallone remains Stallone, right? Like, if he's himself.
I mean, he is himself, but he's like, the daughters, I don't know how interesting this is. The daughters are saying in this show, like, like, you feel like our dad is like this tough guy, but he raised 3 girls, and like, with us, he's like not that guy.
Yeah.
He's like silly and like playing practical jokes on them, and like very like, I guess like softer side of him. So that's
I want to watch, because I guess I don't really know that side of Stallone.
Yeah, that's interesting to see. Like, he loves, and he gives great advice, like unexpectedly great advice. And yeah, it's just, and then they throw in a few. I feel like everybody's dad has weird friends. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm not wrong.
No.
Okay.
You're not.
Like his brother comes on, and his brother is like, he's a musician. I don't know if you knew, but he is a musician, and they're close. But he's very weird. Like, they make it a point in the show that he's very weird. Like, in his house, he has all this like memorabilia of his brother, because I guess like his brother's like, I'm gonna toss this, and he's like, no, let's keep it because it may be worth money, And so like when you
He's
go,
a museum.
he has like a bust of his brother like in the house. I don't know.
Wow.
It's and then in his room, which is so weird, he's got a tub next to his bed. The weird part about that is it's like carpeted in his room. The tub is in his carpeted room.
Oh my god.
And then when the girls go in, because they were like, we don't really spend time with our uncle, like, it's just not what we do. I think the last time we've been to his house was like 12 years ago. So they're going and they're like, but we want to like, they're all in their like early 20s or mid 20s. And they're like, we may start, dating, starting families soon. I think they're all single though. And we want, them to know their uncle. So we want to know him better.
Yeah.
So that part was probably scripted. So they go to his house and they were like, this is the reason why you're single, like that you have the bathtub in the same room as your bed. Like they're right next to each other, like 6 feet away is the tub.
Did he explain why he chose that layout?
I don't remember what he said, but it's just so strange. Then he has like a life-size Rocky figure in the corner of his, and the girls are like, "This is horrifying. Why is this here?"
Yeah.
Sorry, so many spoilers about me talking about this, but
I don't have Paramount, unfortunately.
Oh, well, you could come and watch it, but we're still finishing.
I hate watching.
We're
something
still watching
when you've already watched something. I'm saying.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
We're still watching.
Fatal Attraction.
Yeah, Fatal Attraction.
We're in the middle of the second one, right?
Yeah.
I need a few more episodes to like give it a good review.
Yeah. But it's been interesting.
Yeah.
It's not been boring.
Interested.
Yeah, it's not been boring. I mean, Josh Jackson, as we always said, is like an incredible
your first love.
actor. I
think he was.
I don't think that's true. I couldn't pinpoint my first like celebrity love. I don't have any clue. I'm sure there was a lot of like crushes, not love, but little crushes. But I don't know who would be my first one. There's so many. Like,
so you had them all at the same time. It wasn't just, you weren't devoted to one person.
No, like you watch one movie, you fall in love. You watch another movie,
you
fall in love.
Yeah. But there was,
so it's like, no.
But it was Leo, right? At one or no, it wasn't.
Not early, no. I think Leo was when we started to be more friends. That I started to like. Before that was like Jonathan Brandis and like mostly, I guess. I don't know how to explain that. Like little less successful, heartthrobby people.
Like On the Rise, or he was
yeah,
famous,
yeah. So, but no, it was not Leo first. I think Leo was actually after the Titanic. I don't know if it was. I mean, I'm sure I saw him before.
In Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, but I don't.
That didn't do it for you.
No, I did like the movie, but I think I liked them together in the movie, so I couldn't think of inserting myself in that situation.
Couldn't come between them.
No.
Never.
No. But yeah.
So Josh Jackson, not the first love, but it was one of them.
One of the first, because I watched the Mighty Duck movies. I love Mighty Ducks. Like,
I have yet to see that movie.
There's a bunch, so you're gonna be watching for a while. Yeah, there's more than one.
Oh God. Okay.
And they're so good.
Every one of them.
Everyone is so good.
How many Mighty Ducks?
I have no idea, because I think they did one like just separate
with Josh in it. I only want to watch if he's in it.
I don't know, like maybe 3 or 4.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there was a few. I just don't know how many. Okay. I remember loving it though. Yeah. I loved it so much. But not just like, of course you have a crush on him, but all the characters are good. Except Emilio. I could do without him.
Well, it could an adult man.
Yeah.
You were a child.
I know, but it could have been like any coach. I don't think he like killed it as the coach.
Yeah.
It could have been anyone. Sorry.
Sorry, Emilio.
But maybe it was my young mind not processing how gifted he was. JK, I don't think he was. I think it could have been anyone.
Wow.
But he wasn't a focal point. Like, the children were the focal point, not him.
It's okay.
I think he might have had even a love interest, but foggy in my brain.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, you would like it. I think. Maybe.
What's another show that we should be watching now? Now that we're starting to watch shows together now.
I don't know.
Because I know that there was no, that was a movie, sorry. I was thinking about the Love Again movie that we haven't seen yet.
Oh,
but we wanted to see it together.
Well, we have to, that's in theaters.
Yeah.
We'd have to like go to see it in theaters.
I don't know what's out now. I just heard of this thing that got canceled with it reminded me because I was watching Almost Famous last night, and I remember like I had a big crush on Billy Crudup, and he did a show maybe 2 years ago. It was called Gypsy. It was a series with Naomi Watts, which they met on the show, and now they're married.
Who? Naomi Watts?
Naomi Watts
is married to Billy Crudup?
Yeah, they just got married this year.
That's so weird.
It's beautiful. I think he's a...
Billy Crudup left his pregnant wife for Claire Danes during whatever they were in.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I think his pregnant wife was... you might be fogging over this, but this was...
Mary Louise Parker.
Yeah.
He left her for Claire?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Wow, while she was pregnant.
Billy. I have hopes for you. He's a Cancer. I just remember. He's a Cancer sun. Cancer sun. I think he's a Sag moon, Libra rising. Libra rising, I remember. Because I was like, oh, because he's such a pretty proportional phase, like Libra risings. Proportion. Like you.
Wow, thank you. That's not true for me, but some people it may be true.
Yeah, so that show got canceled, and it sounded really interesting. Like, it's about Naomi Watts, I believe, is a therapist or something.
I never heard of them dating. Like, that's so
They're
weird.
They're very quiet about it. Very quiet.
That's so weird.
I Googled it, and there was like very few articles. And they even said they're surprising, shocking, like
love
hookup.
affair?
Like, it's just out of nowhere. They were very, very private.
Wow.
And yeah.
Wow.
They played a married couple, and I think Naomi Watts was a therapist. I don't know, I forgot, but Sam Taylor Johnson, is that her name? She directed like a few episodes, like I think the first, second, or third, and they got even Stevie Nicks to redo the Gypsy song. Because the show is called Gypsy, so they did something. I guess they redid it for the show's theme song, and I was like, wow, why did it got canceled immediately? Like, it didn't do well.
Wow, and they did all this. They put all this. Wow.
And I'm like, damn, that's like a strong. I feel like they're like, I love Naomi Watts. I like.
She's
Billy.
a good actress.
Yeah. So I'm curious why it got canceled.
What happened?
I'm sure they got really great chemistry if that's how they met.
Yeah, but I have never heard of this. So think of that. They probably didn't put enough into... No, they probably didn't put enough into like marketing and getting it out there. Because if I haven't heard of it, I mean, not that I hear of everything, but there's probably other people that haven't heard of it that didn't even know, you know?
Yeah, sorry, I'm going to have to... I guess we're not watching... Well, you don't have Max, right?
What are you talking about?
I just saw the trailer for... And Just Like That.
I was never watching that. I don't really even acknowledge that as being part of Sex and the City universe.
Yeah. Did you see the trailer? I don't think you did.
No, I won't watch anything to it. In my mind, the series ended when the series ended. Sex and the City ended when the series ended. It's not the movies that were just like product placement.
Yeah.
Trying to just drag those beloved characters through the mud. Like, I just can't acknowledge it. It hurts my heart to even acknowledge it. So now the new series, I can't even, I won't even go there. Why?
And the fact that
it brings me no joy.
That Kim Cattrall, I just saw an interview that said, I guess they were quoting her because now she's coming back, where she was like, you know, that character had a time and a place, and I want to leave her there.
Unless you pay me enough to
and
bring her back.
She's back on it.
I'm sure they convinced her.
I feel like she's right. That character existed in that time and it was perfect.
Yeah, I
leave
know.
her there.
I know. I hope it's just a cameo. Because
it's so strange. I want to know.
I feel like she makes really good decisions, though. So I'm gonna trust.
So you would still not watch?
No, I would still not watch, but I would just read the spoilers, which is what I pretty much do. I think the only episode I saw was the one where.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Big passed.
Wait, which one?
When Big passed.
When Big. Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, going back to Gypsy, I just wanted to confirm. Gypsy holds the accolade of being the fastest show on Netflix to get the axe, with the show only being out for around a month. Oh my God, before being pulled. It released when Netflix was canceling shows left and right. The reasons cited for the cancellations include low review ratings and low viewing figures. So it doesn't mean that the show wasn't good. It's just low views.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It was probably the marketing behind the show, because I never even heard about it.
And this is here, Gypsy on Netflix. 1 year later, fans still fight for season 2.
Well, they do that for everything.
I mean, then it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, of course.
If anyone's ever watched Gypsy, let us know
in the comments whether it was good.
Really good. Well, hold on. Let me just read you the synopsis. I'm curious.
Okay.
Okay, American drama streaming television series created by Elisa Rubin. Naomi Watts stars as Jean Holloway, a psychologist who secretly infiltrates the private lives of her patients.
Oh.
Ooh, right? Juicy. Billy Crudup co-stars as her husband, Michael. Sam Taylor Johnson announces directed for the first 2 episodes. Okay.
She should.
Yeah, it says here, Stevie Nicks re-recorded an acoustic version of the Fleetwood Mac song "Gypsy" to serve as the show's theme song. That's awesome.
I think
honestly,
it was a few things.
Let's watch this if somehow.
I think
we can't. We don't have Netflix. You don't have Netflix.
Mm-mm. Maybe I'll get it back one day. Not today. Not any day in the near future. But maybe in a month or 2 I'll get it back. I don't know. I have to think about whether it's worth it and then weigh my options.
What does Jesse say about it?
No. But I think that's like...
He said no.
The principle of it, the fact that they are doing this like policing of it that he finds.
Oh, so now he doesn't want to support Netflix.
Yeah, like it's like yeah. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, let us know what we should be watching.
Yeah.
How about that? I'd love recommendations, but keep it with what we like, right? Like, I guess romantic drama, romantic comedy.
Let me see. TV shows to watch. TV series to watch. 2023. Oh, Love and Death, I've heard.
Yeah.
But we can't watch it. It's on HBO.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm okay with not watching that. I've seen a few scenes on TikTok where I've seen like everything.
What?
They always play scenes from everything on TikTok. Like, you can watch a whole series just on TikTok. Like, Desperate Housewives, I feel like I'm watching the whole series because I like 2 videos. Now I'm watching the whole series on TikTok. Which is, I guess, cool for whoever's running that TikTok because it's like, you don't really have to do much and your TikTok's getting like so many views, you know? Mm-hmm. Just recording your TV screen and like, people love it. Or off your phone and whatever.
On my phone?
Sometimes it's cool because they do choose the best scenes. You know what I mean? You're not left with like
cheating.
The in between whatever. I sometimes, and then if you're like lost, a lot of people in the comments will give you context to what's happening.
Yeah.
Like, he just cheated with her and now she found out. You're watching. Like, a lot of people, why is she so upset? Like, there's only a few reasons. How many reasons? But yeah, so it's good.
It's gonna be a slow summer. Oh, I do want to watch. I don't know if that's coming out this summer. The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yeah, I think season 2.
Watch it with me, right? Or not? You wouldn't?
I would.
You're over it?
A little.
Oh man, maybe you need a refresher.
I don't think I was that into it when I watched it initially.
I was so obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I watched it 5 times.
I don't know. I feel
okay.
like I just felt lukewarm about it. I'd watch it with you just to like make fun or like talk, I guess, about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't really speak to my heart.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's such a sweet show.
It's very sweet. That's...
Sorry.
I don't know how appealing that is to me, but it is sweet. Like, you know? Sometimes I need a little edge. But it is sweet.
Like prison shows.
Not only that. I think I like more complex characters, that it's not who they like that's complicated. It's like who they are that's complicated. And they have to function in a world. I feel like that's really interesting to me. You know, that whole thing. But love triangles is like whatever. Depends, I guess, on the way they're done. Sometimes it's just like exhausting. Like, you go from this to that to this to that. Like, it's just...
Because it's only 2 options.
Yeah.
You could either go to that one or that one.
And they're brothers. Like...
Yeah. Or you end up not doing, not ending up with anyone.
And that's kind of weird. The fact that they're brothers. And you like them both equally.
Did you preferred the other love story with the brothers? Was it like the more sadistic love triangle, Legends of the Fall? So that was more up your... If you're gonna do a love triangle, do it that way instead of the more innocent.
But the reason why do it that way is
that
because
was too much for me.
No, is because in Legends of the Fall, she preferred one brother. Like, this is a brother she preferred. She just kept ending up with the one she did not prefer.
Yeah.
And so I like think that that's sad, like kind of sad and like beautiful that she never kind of got what she wanted, but maybe that was the best thing for her. Mm-hmm. Like the character is really, really flawed, because then she ends up with the brother who did nothing but like worship her.
Yeah, I know.
And then she's just kind of like, I still can't get into you.
It was Brad Pitt.
No matter what you do, I'll never get into you. But I guess I'll marry you. Like, I don't know. I think that whole thing. And then to see, like, Tristan's character development throughout was interesting because he also very tortured. Like,
oh my God.
Just going through, like, trying to do the best he could. And then this, like... I don't know. It was just... Yeah. It's a lot.
And it was a movie.
Yeah.
A lot happened in that movie. I thought it was a series.
It was like a roller coaster, but it was so good. I think it's a very long movie, though. I think it's 2 hours. Yeah. But it is a roller coaster.
I think they used the time well, though. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, wow, there's so much that happened within just 2 hours where I feel like it could have been a series.
Yes. It's good, though. And I think it ended the way it needed to. Sad. Yeah. But interesting still.
Yeah, they're not showing me a lot of good shows. Everyone's watching Daisy Jones and the Six. What is that about?
It's, I guess, about, like, loosely based on Fleetwood Mac, like...
Oh, it is?
Yeah, and I guess a love triangle that existed within them and how it affected like their creativity. And
Interesting.
I think in that movie, it's like
It's a show.
In that show, sorry, I got everything from TikTok again. So in that show, it's like
So you basically watched a lot of the important scenes.
Because the spoilers are all there, and like it just wasn't that compelling to me. Again, love triangle.
Oh, it's a love triangle.
Yeah, because I think he likes Daisy, but he's married, and he's like devoted to his wife. Still cheated, but not gonna leave his wife. And then the spoiler, if you want it. Do you want it?
What is this, Amazon Prime?
The spoiler is she dies. The wife dies. And then he can finally be with Daisy. Because the wife says, yeah, I think you should go be with her. Like in her dying video or something. She's like, anybody who, if I'm wrong, like correct me, whatever. But I think in her video, like she does a video, I guess, for her kids or something.
Yeah.
And then she directs part of it to her. Because I think she's dying of some terminal disease, maybe cancer.
Okay.
And she is like, go be with Daisy. You did, you were faithful to me for this entire time.
Yeah.
In a way. Like, you never left me during this time. But I think he, like, he cheated a little. And then after she dies, I think the end scene is that he ends up on Daisy's doorstep and they just look at like a knowing smile. I know what you came here for. You know what I came here for. Ooh. And that's the end.
Wow. I guess I don't need to watch it anymore.
You could still watch it if you're interested in the performances.
I don't have Prime.
All right, then you probably won't watch
anything.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm paying for, but that was accidental, was Showtime. But it's gonna be over soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
There it is. Should we? Are we good? Do you think there's something else?
We're 47 minutes in.
Okay. So I guess that's it for us. I don't know if we'll always talk about TV shows and movies and stuff, but if you like that and that's what you want to see, let us know.
Sorry for the spoiler, by the way.
Sorry for many, many spoilers. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you the next time. Bye.